firstly, Kurt, thank you for coming in so close to Christmas. I know it's a hectic time for you. Are you all organised?
All organised.
Christmas tree up?
Yeah.
Presents all done?
All done.
Wink, wink. Now, speaking of presents, this is a fantastic gift bag thanks to Wagamama. So thank you, Kurt.
Our pleasure.
We'll quickly have a look through it as well because there's some great Wagamama items in there, isn't there?
There is.
So we've got the sake flask
and the matching cups.
And the cups there, which are gorgeous. Two awesome Wagamama t-shirts in the back there, a red and a green, which is great. The famous Wagamama bowls.
And a couple of spoons to match there.
Spoons to go with it. Some dining vouchers as well.
Some vouchers, some badges, and a wee rice mould.
And I'll pick this up because it's pretty cool. So that's what we put our rice in.
Yeah, it is nice, just wee mould to...
flip it out on the plate.
Yeah.
And of course the very famous Wagamama cookbook too. So someone is going to win this, but you have to work for it, okay? So what you need to do a little bit of research. If you're a fan of a Wagamama, you'll be able to reel off 2 recipes, no problem whatsoever. 2 menus, I should say, menu items. So, but if not, head along to the website and there's some details here for you now. So go to wagamama.co.nz, just have a look, see what's on the menu, name 2 items on the menu and then email us. We'll make the draw for this tomorrow. So email competition@ctv.co.nz. So once again, go to the website, wagamama.co.nz, get 2 menus, 2 items off the menu and then email us competition@ctv.co.nz. Thank you, Kurt. Right, now, once again, looking fabulous and a really nice summer salad.
Summer salad, salmon, great for the summer months for entertaining. Easily cooked for 2, but easily prepared and even better, fast food in a nice way, quickly served.
Brilliant, that's what we love about it.
Cool. Okay, so for the salad, I've got an udon noodle base, which I'm just going to start to blanch while we get some things started. So, any udon noodles, and just cook to directions on the back of the packet. And for the protein, I've got some nice salmon, which I'm marinating in a little bit of soy and a little bit of mirin. So they're our teriyaki flavours.
What was the other one? Mirin?
Mirin.
So what's that?
Mirin is a fermented rice, similar to sake type product, but it's quite high in sugar. So that sort of gives it the sweetness and a little bit of colour when we're cooking it.
So perfect for marinating.
And lovely for marinating. So at least a couple of hours or even better overnight.
And that's beautiful aoraki salmon, I understand.
It is.
Gorgeous.
So we're lucky here in the south with obviously Ekro salmon on our doorstep.
Yeah, that's right.
And plenty of good salmon suppliers throughout the South Island. The dressing I'm going to do with the salmon is a nice bit of zest and a nice bit of crunch with the cucumber. So I'm going to get that started with a bit of rice wine vinegar. It's not as sharp as sort of the westernised vinegars. A little bit of water. And I'm just going to add some sugar to that and a little bit of ginger. Now I'm just going to this is fresh ginger, which I'm just going to roughly chop, and then we're going to strain this and add the cucumber.
So we can use quite a bit of ginger and just chop it like that and it sits well. Lovely
flavour and just a nice simple dressing with the rice vinegar, water, a little bit of sugar and the ginger, and I'm just going to let the sugar dissolve there while that's on the heat. So for the rest of this dressing, I'm just going to use a little bit of spring onion. And for the dressing, I might use the thicker end of the spring onion, just so it gives it some nice crunch, which is what we're looking for in the dressing.
So it gives it nice crunch. Does the flavour change throughout the spring onion? Is it more condensed down that end?
It is probably stronger at this end, whereas this end is more the texture.
Yeah, sure.
So that's what we're looking for there. And with the cucumber, I'm just simply going to grate that. I'm just going to core out a wee bit of the seeds, like so, just using a spoon, just taking out the seedy parts. We don't want to take too much flesh away from that, and I'm just going to then grate a cucumber. So like I said, a lot of this is in the preparation. Great dish for the summer months, so that when your guests arrive, it's just simply cooking the salmon.
That's right, and putting it all together with a gorgeous sauce. These are really popular at Wagamama too, aren't they, your beautiful salads?
They are, especially this time of year. We're proud of our salads. I'm going to get the salmon going now, Megan. Now I've just got a pan on the heat, which I'm going to get a little bit on the hotter side to seal our salmon, and then I'm going to turn it down. With this being quite a delicate fish, I don't want to have the heat too high.
So only initially to seal it? Just
to seal, yeah. And I'm going to cook that skin side down. I like to leave the salmon on, skin on the salmon, so that it's like an insulation between the heat and the fish. and it's also giving that nice texture of crispiness on the salmon. So you can hear that sizzling away, and I'm just going to turn that down just so it can nicely seal and cook through.
And it doesn't take long, salmon, does it?
No, I generally do 2 minutes on skin side, turn it over for another 1 or 2 minutes, and then just finish it on the other side, just to give the colour on the top. Here's some of the vinegar that I've got strained that I've pre-done, and that is our dressing, as simple as that.
So it's just a matter of straining it out so the ginger and everything you can put by the wayside. Now, why do you do salmon skin side down first? Is that so it doesn't stop it curling up?
Just to crisp the skin, presentation side.
Sure.
Now, I'm just going to chop the rest of my spring onions here for the second part of the dish, which is the noodles. And I can probably strain those now. So noodles, very similar to pasta, just cooking them until sort of the al dente. And with this season, you can have these noodles sort of even at room temperature. So you could pre-do the salad.
Oh, that makes it even easier. So that doesn't matter, they can cool down.
With the spring onions, I'm just going to turn the salmon over now.
Oh, look at that, perfect.
So don't be scared of a little bit of colour. That's the mirin and the sugar in the mirin.
Right.
Just starting to caramelise. So you can see I've got it on a really low heat. And I only want to cook that salmon through to about a medium temperature. I've got a little bit of soy and sesame. I'm going to add juice of 1 lime. So we get some nice citrus flavours from that. And
smells so good. And the chilli.
Chilli to taste. A wee tidy up here, and I've got some nice baby spinach leaves, and just by adding that to the hot noodles,
they'll wilt by themselves.
This will just wilt through, and that smells nice there with this.
It does.
The sort of smokiness and toastiness of the sesame, and the lime and the fresh coriander.
Beautiful combination, isn't it?
Yeah. So just mixing that through. So this could be pre-done just ahead of time so that when we go to plate up, you can just have a nice sort of room temperature, if you like, noodles with the salmon on top.
Fantastic.
And we're just going to serve that with our cucumber dressing.
Smells so good.
So
Are you cooking on Christmas Day, Kurt? You're in charge of that?
I hope to, yeah. I'm going away camping, so...
Christmas Day camping styles, very cool.
Let's put some thoughts into what we're going to do there.
Yeah.
Let's serve that with some lime. And with the salmon,
perfect.
Just like so, we can finish that just with some toasted sesame seeds. And with our dressing, this dressing will last up to a week.
Oh, fantastic.
Just refrigerated in the fridge. It's a really nice dressing. And as simple as that. So you could plate this dish, or like I say, a really nice dish for entertaining this time of year.
And it just looks so fabulous, doesn't it, with that beautiful salmon on top. Kurt, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
And Merry Christmas. Remember, Wagamama 152 Oxford Terrace in Christchurch, the old Public Trust building. Make sure you pop along there these summer holidays. 03 377 6819. The website is wagamama.co.nz. And speaking of the website, we will have this recipe on our website for you as well.